Hello, my name is Terrence Popp from Redarkness.com, doing another lecture in regards to the comparison of a hoe to an ex-wife. Now, a lot of us out there have ex-wives, and let's face it, we call them hoes, which I think is basically the same. First, let's start with the acronym for hoe. Horizontal Orientated Entertainer.
Is that what they call strippers sometimes?
When the hookers.
Just to get things straight, if I don't spell it right, I have dyslexia, so fuck off. I don't care. Now, I talked to a lot of guys in the service. I've been around.
I'm the best piece of ass in 3 states.
And the average cost roughly for an H.O.E. for the bottom of the barrel is around $50, and then it goes up from there. The ones in Vegas, they get astronomical, which in my opinion, that type of slot seat is just not worth it. Average, right around $125. Average cost. Now once you've been married a while, we all know the sex dries up and it turns into pretty much a once a week kind of chore.
So? You have to have sex, right?
What's the matter with me? Why am I such a girl?
So that's how I base this cost analysis. Okay, we're gonna come down here to use the services. Once a week, $125. If you stick with it, once a week for a month, $500. If you stick with it for 52 weeks, once a week, basically you're looking at $6,000. Okay, now the average marriage, you're usually gonna wind up, once you get sick of each other, having sex once a week anyway. And the average marriage lasts roughly 7 years. So I put the 7-year number in here. You can see that's $42,000. Okay, now I know you're like, oh my God, Pop, $42,000. You should just marry her. It's cheaper. No, no, it's not.
How's it feel knowing you're never gonna be with another woman again? Huh? Knowing you're gonna have to wake up to the same face every day until you finally have the sweet release of death.
You're right, this is more fun.
Alright, here's my acronym for the ex-wife. Expatriated, withdrawn, indignant, fornicator, entertainer. Now, for all you females out there who are offended by this, I don't care.
Cunt!
Like I said before, average marriage is about 7 years long. During that 7 years, you'll have an average of 2 children. And once the divorce is final, you're looking at probably 13 years worth of child support. Alright, the average income of the average dude out there, middle class guy, is between $35,000 and $85,000 a year. With those numbers, with the child support, the daycare, everything else comes out to right around $1,200 a month. $1,200 a month times 12 months is $14,400 a year. Times 13 years. That's $187,200. Adds up pretty quick, doesn't it? Next is alimony. Since you're married to it, if you're one of those unfortunate individuals who gets assessed alimony and you fall within these 2 income brackets, you can be looking at an additional $1,000 a month for 7 years. Do the math yourself. Comes out to $84,000. Let's add these 2 numbers. Comes up to a whopping $271,200. Is this option expensive? Hell yes it is.
You're one to talk, you bloodless, money-grubbing freak.
That doesn't even take into account the 1/2 of the 401k that you're going to have to dish out. Because usually they get half your 401k because they were married and they deserve half your stuff, right? Okay.
I'm no longer a bride. I'll never be a bride again. Now I'm just someone's wife.
And I'm the happiest guy in the world.
Add that on top of this, plus you're going to have to pay for your side of the divorce and her side of the divorce. It adds up pretty quick. So let me ask you, which is less expensive? This or the H.O.E? The math speaks for itself. I'll field all your comments at redarkness.com. Again, if you don't like what I have to say, I don't care. It's all in fun anyway. You have a good night. Thank you.